अगर आपने पुराना वीडियो देखा है तो मैम ने ऑलरेडी एक मेंडेलियन डिसऑर्डर करवा दिया है, दैट इज थैलीसेमिया। So आज हम करेंगे about sickle cell anemia and in subsequent lectures we are going to cover up all the Mendelian and chromosomal disorders. So let us see what is sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell मतलब cell something like this, okay? So जो shape होता है वो cell का वो sickle cell हो जाता है, इसीलिए हम बोलते हैं sickle cell. Sorry. So here it's an autosomal recessive that can be transmitted from parents to offspring when both the partners are carrier for the gene. So ये कौन सी बीमारी है? ये autosomal है. Now you know what is autosomal and what is sex chromosome. हम अगर आपको नहीं पता है basics तो please watch my first video on Mendelian disorders. Recessive that can be transmitted from parent to offspring जब दोनों भी पार्टनर्स एक कैरियर स्टेज में हो, मतलब उनका अंदर ये जो सिकल सेल एनीमिया वो एक्सप्रेस नहीं है बट दे आर हैविंग इट इन कैरियर स्टेट व्हिच इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज हेटेरोजाइगस कंडीशन. व्हाट इज इट कॉल्ड? हेटेरोजाइगस. अगर आपको याद है तो मैंने आपको वीडियो में बताया है कि दो अलील में से जब एक अलील पे वो जीन होता है, डिफेक्टिव जीन होता है, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ हेटेरोजाइगस स्टेट. So now it's a disorder in which RBCs appear sickle shape. See मैंने आपको बताया है. So this is something the shape of the RBC. So it's sickle shape. इसका shape change हो जाता है. So that is why उसकी जो oxygen carrying capacity है वो भी कम हो जाती है. Okay, very important. So this is the main part of this entire disease कि जो sickle cell है, जो RBC का जो normal shape है वो change होके क्या हो जाता है? सिकल सेल हो जाता है, जिसकी वजह से उसकी जो ऑक्सीजन कैरिंग कैपेसिटी होती है वो बहुत कम हो जाती है. इज ओके. सो इट्स एन एग्जांपल ऑफ प्लियोट्रोपिज्म. दिस कैन बी आस्क्ड इन योर एमसीक्यू नीट. ओके, कौन सा डिसऑर्डर प्लियोट्रोपिज्म दिखाता है? सो दिस इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ प्लियोट्रोपिज्म. व्हाट इज दिस प्लियोट्रोपिज्म मींस? वेयर वन जीन इज कंट्रोलिंग टू फंक्शन, मतलब एक जीन से दो काम हो रहे. ठीक है, जैसे कि इधर पे काम क्या हो रहे हैं? एक जीन से कितने काम हो रहे हैं? यहाँ पर एक जीन से दो काम हो रहे हैं. ठीक है, एंड इट्स अ फंक्शन ऑफ पॉइंट म्यूटेशन. क्या किसका एग्जाम्पल है ये? पॉइंट म्यूटेशन का एग्जाम्पल है, बिकॉज यहाँ पर एक पॉइंट होता है जो चेंज होता है, दैट इज योर ग्लू. ओके, योर ग्लूटामिक एसिड गेट्स चेंज्ड बाय योर वेलिन. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज पॉइंट म्यूटेशन. So disease is controlled by single pair of allele, that is HBA and HBS. So the person who are having sickle cell anemia in the carrier state will be having a gene of HBS. Okay, S will stand for sickle cell anemia. So most people carry hemoglobin A allele and produce hemoglobin A. So usually normal people carries gene like this, HBA. Okay, where HBA produces hemoglobin A, and the person which are affected with sickle cell anemia, they are homozygous for HBS allele, means they have something like this. Okay, what does they have? They have something like this. So the person who are affected with sickle cell anemia are homozygous for HBS allele, means their chromosome appears something like this. Okay, and they produce hemoglobin S. So instead of hemoglobin A, they are going to produce hemoglobin S. And this is a state where it is called as heterozygous. So here the carrier is, here the heterozygous means the person is in carrier state and it shows 50% of chances of transmission into progeny. Okay, I hope you have got it. What I have written over here, see, it is nothing but hemoglobin A and hemoglobin S. Hemoglobin A is something which is normal and it produces hemoglobin A. Okay, you already know about hemoglobin structure. And hemoglobin S is a gene which is producing a sickle shaped RBCs. And this evidence of sickle cell anemia is most found in high frequency among populations that are exposed to malaria. Okay, very important MCQ. Okay, so it is found fairly high frequency among population that are exposed to malaria. So now what is the exact cause of the disease? Okay, now we are very much clear that there is a one gene, right, which is carrying S, okay, which is carrying a function of formation of sickle cell and sickle cell RBC. But what is the cause of this disease? The defect is caused by substitution of glutamine by valine. So normally जो glutamine बनना चाहिए वो नहीं बनता है और उसके बदले बनता है आपका valine. At the 6th position of beta globin chain of the hemoglobin molecule. See, now we are very much clear hemoglobin molecule का structure, alpha chain, beta chain. So यहाँ पर क्या होता है, जो beta globin chain होती है उसकी 6th position पे होना चाहिए ग्लूटामीन, but होता है वेलिन. Okay, so that is a problem where the gene is producing your sickle cell anemia. Okay, so GAG के बदले आ जाता है आपका GUG. So mutant molecule undergo polymerization under low oxygen tension which form sickle shape RBCs. Okay, so जो mutant molecule है, जो changed molecule है, वो polymerization करता है and it forms a sickle shape RBC. So this is a diagram. Okay, so this is a diagram. This is a normal hemoglobin A gene where you can clearly see mRNA is forming GAG, that is your glutamine, but this is a sickle cell gene where it is producing valine. Okay, so in sickle cell anemia, what you need to remember? You need to remember that it's a classical example of pleiotropism and point mutation because one gene is carrying two functions over here. Okay, one gene is performing two functions. That is why it's an example of pleiotropism, and there is a change at one point of the gene, one position, एक position पे change हो रहा है, इसीलिए हम उसको बोलते हैं point mutation का भी example. Okay, and then you need to remember that a person who will be affected with sickle cell anemia is going to be in a homozygous state. Okay, so he is going to have something like this. Okay, और जो heterozygous होगा वो carrier होगा जो 50% chance दिखाएगा transmission in the project. Okay. So after covering the two disease, that is your thalassemia and sickle cell anemia, let us come to the third disease of Mendelian disorder, that is cystic fibrosis. Let us see what is cystic fibrosis. Okay, abnormal recessive disorder of infants, children and young adults that is due to recessive autosomal allele present on chromosome 7. So what is this disease? It's an abnormal recessive. I hope everybody is clear with these words. And it is a disease of infant, children and young adult that is due to the recessive autosomal allele. Okay, so again it's an autosomal disorder which is present on the chromosome 7. Okay, so this allele of cystic fibrosis is present on which chromosome? Present on chromosome 7. See, we need to remember all the chromosome. Thalassemia में कौन सा chromosome affected है? फिर बाद में cystic fibrosis में कौन सा chromosome affected है? We need to remember all of them for our NEET exams. तो यहाँ पर होता क्या है? यहाँ पर there is a cyst formation in pancreas. Okay, so cyst is something like this. ऐसे. Okay, cyst. So there is a cyst formation in pancreas and there is a defective production of defective glycoprotein. See, glycoprotein is very much normal constituent of our body, but यहाँ पर because of the defective allele, the glycoprotein which is formed is also defective. Okay, so जो glycoprotein बनता है वो भी defective है, जिसके वजह से there is an accumulation of thick mucus. Okay, defective glycoprotein क्या करता है? Abnormal accumulation of mucus. ज्यादा से ज्यादा mucus produce कर सकता है in skin, lungs, pancreas, liver and other organs. Okay, so remember it's an autosomal disorder. The defect is present on the chromosome 7. Cyst appears in pancreas and there is a defective production of glycoprotein. Now what are the symptoms which these children or the young adults would face? तो फर्स्ट सिम्टम जो होता है वो है फेलियर ऑफ क्लोराइड आयन ट्रांसपोर्ट मैकेनिज्म इन सेल सरफेस मेम्ब्रेन एंड एपिथेलियल सेल्स. सी, जो हमारी सेल मेम्ब्रेन होती है उसके थ्रू क्लोरीन आयन अंदर बाहर जा सकता है, बट यहाँ पर देयर इज अ फेलियर ऑफ क्लोराइड आयन ट्रांसपोर्ट. स्वेट विल कंटेन मोर सोडियम एंड क्लोरीन बिकॉज इधर क्लोरीन का जो मैकेनिज्म है वो एबनॉर्मल हो गया है, जिसके वजह से क्लोरीन हमारे स्वेट में बहुत ज्यादा दिखेगी. ठीक है, there will be an obstruction of airways because why? Because there is a accumulation of more and more mucus. जितना ज्यादा mucus बनेगा उतना ज्यादा obstruction होगा, pulmonary infection होगा and it could be also leading to irreversible lung damage. Mucus इतना ज्यादा produce होता है that it can block the production of pancreatic juice. वैसे भी pancreas में cyst बन जाता है, प्लस म्यूकस इतना ज्यादा डेवलप होगा कि पैंक्रियाटिक जूस बनना खत्म हो जाएगा, ब्लॉक हो जाएगा, जिसकी वजह से द पर्सन विल बी हैविंग प्रॉब्लम इन डाइजेशन एंड देयर विल बी हाई कंटेंट ऑफ फैट इन द स्टूल. And lastly, liver may also undergo a very problematic state, that is cirrhosis. Okay, so that is cirrhosis. So this completes your cystic fibrosis in detail. See, this is enough for you for your NEET exam. Jitna bhi I have taught you for thalassemia, for the sickle cell anemia and for cystic fibrosis, that is more than enough. ठीक है? So you will be finding the notes, right? You will be finding the notes at the end of the video. But yes, MCQs में मे बी आपको 3-4 वीडियोस के बाद डालूंगी, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली एक छोटा सा टॉपिक है तो उससे रिलेटेड MCQs बहुत कम होते हैं, like 1 or 2. So what I'll be doing after completing few Mendelian disorders, I'll be putting a list of MCQs from this topic. But yes, after each video of the Mendelian disorder, you'll be finding the notes. So here I would like to take a leave. Till then, bye everybody. Take care. I'll be coming up soon with next Mendelian disorders. Till then, study at home, be safe. Bye, take care and subscribe to my channel and try to share it as much as you can. Bye.